Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in. It's your girl Beloved and I'm back with a new recipe for the channel. Beloved Catering Service is a business where we make all kinds of cakes, butter cookies, shortbread cookies, coconut biscuits, sugar cookies, brownies, ring donuts, meat pies, samosas, spring rolls, and all kinds of fruit drinks and fruit juices, especially sobolo. We also make all local rice dishes and Ghanaian authentic dishes. We cater for all events and occasions and any form of gatherings. You can contact us with the information provided on your screen. In today's video, we are baking a pineapple cake topped with pineapple buttercream frosting. Ingredients for today's pineapple cake include 280 grams of all-purpose flour, 25 grams of cornstarch, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, half tablespoon of baking soda, a quarter tablespoon of powdered salt, 220 grams of full cream milk, 2 room temperature eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, 110 grams of butter, 200 grams of white sugar, and half cup or 100 grams of vegetable oil. We will also be using slightly crushed or blended pineapples, a piping bag, a 1-end piping tip, cake decorating tools, a turntable, a cake board. Before that, I would be very happy if you could subscribe to my channel right now and then turn on your post and notification icon so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video onto the channel. And please share my videos with your friends and family. Please subscribe. Let's get started. To begin, we are going to grease our baking tins for today's cake. We will be using 2 round 8-inch baking tins. And for the greasing, we'll also be using the homemade cake release, which I already have a recipe to on the channel, and you can check it out with the link in the description box below. After greasing the baking tins, line the bottom part with some parchment paper and then set it aside. Now we move on to the washing and peeling of the pineapple. After peeling the pineapple, then we cut it into cubes or very choppable sizes, which will be slightly blended to give us the mashed look we are looking at obtaining in making the cake. Next, we move on to the mixing of the wet ingredients, which includes the creaming of the sugar, the butter and the oil, with the aid of either a hand or stand mixer. This creaming can be done for about 5 minutes or until there are no visible sugar granules in the mixture. When the mixture becomes fluffy and light, start introducing into it the eggs one at a time and mix under 2 minutes burst for each. After that, introduce into the mixture the vanilla essence, mix for a minute or 2, and then pour into the mixture the mashed pineapples, leaving at least a spoon or 2 behind for the pineapple buttercream frosting, which will be used in decorating the cake after it is baked. After the pineapples are mixed with the rest of the ingredients in the bowl, add in the milk, which is half of it, and then let it also mix up with the rest of the ingredients as well. After all the wet ingredients are perfectly mixed, remove the bowl from the mixer and then let's move on to the introduction of the dry ingredients into the mix. Pour into the bowl the flour, the baking powder, baking soda and salt, and also the cornstarch. Now give it a thorough mix with the aid of a spatula until everything is evenly combined. After all the mixing is done, introduce into it the rest of the milk and then combine it once again. Now divide the cake batter among the 2 baking tins and then use the spatula to spread it evenly in the baking tins. Pat it to burst any tiny air bubbles and then bake at 160 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean with no visible particles on it. When the cake is baked, remove it from the oven and let it sit in the baking tin for about 15 minutes to cool off completely. This is done to prevent it from breaking apart since it's still hot. After removing it from the baking tins, cool it or chill it in the fridge for about 30 minutes before the decorating can be done. This is done to give it kind of a solid and unbreakable shape. Let's move on to the decorating of the cake. Here we'll be using my perfect American buttercream frosting, and to make the pineapple buttercream frosting, we will be adding into it the leftover pineapple mash mixture. After pouring that into the buttercream, combine both until a smooth mixture is obtained and then set it aside. In this part, we'll be using the turntable as our cake board. It has already been washed and cleaned, so we use the offset spatula to pick some of the frosting and then smear it onto the middle portion. Then place onto it the first cake layer. This cake is very soft and a bit crumbly since there was an addition of a very delicate natural fruit. After placing onto the frosted cake table the first cake layer, smear some of the frosting onto the top part and smooth it out with the offset spatula. Place onto it the second cake layer and then do same with the frosting. After that, crumb coat the cake. After the crumb coating is done, a little bit of the frosting is added all around and on top of the cake to give it kind of a nice finishing touch, which is covering it. This cake slightly sinks in the middle because of the addition of the pineapple, so if you are frosting it and you notice that, don't be worried. After properly covering the cake, let's move on to the piping of our preferred designs onto the top and bottom parts of the cake. And this is how it looks after it has been decorated nicely. Now let's slice into it to see how it looks like on the inside. As I said earlier, this cake is very crumbly because of the addition of the natural fruit. You can even see that with this aspect where I'm trying to pick up the cake to show you guys, and then it's literally not working because of the crumbly effect it has. And here you have it, guys, our pineapple cake with pineapple buttercream frosting is ready. Very delicious and literally melts in your mouth. Give this deliciousness a try if you're a fan of pineapple. And this is where today's video ends. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a point to watch our new videos this and every Thursday and Sunday for wholesome content and amazing recipes you can try with your friends and family. This new year, I'll be very glad if you could try any of our recipes and then give feedback on it in the comment section. Also, please subscribe to my channel, turn on your post notification icon, and then share my videos with your friends and family. Let's all join hands and make this channel grow. Till we meet again, dear viewers. Bye bye.